Hello and welcome. You are watching Western Armenian News and I'm Gasparian. The President of the Republic of Western Armenia announced his resignation and the upcoming elections. The OSCE Chairperson did not answer the question about the return of Artsakh Armenians. Mina's painting Lament 1950 was donated to the Armenian Genocide Museum Institute. The hero of Berdadzor, Arno Mkrtchyan, a report dedicated to the violations of the cultural rights of Artsakh Armenians. The Woman of Western Armenia in Modern Photographs. Lusik Aguletsi, The Soul and Image of Armenian Culture, a film dedicated to Norik Danielyan, the hero of Martakert. The Presidency of the Republic of Western Armenia announced the resignation of the President and the upcoming elections. The decree based on Articles 73, 80 and 81 states that the President resign for a reason mentioned in Article 73. The Speaker of the National Assembly will decree the vacancy on October 15 and the list of new candidates will be ready by October 29. Elections will take place by November 22, 2025. Until then, Litya Markosyan will serve as acting President. That same day, during the 39th online session of the Assembly, Norik Danielyan presented the decree and explained the new election process. Deputies also voted for the statement on the recognition of indigenous Armenian living in the Eastern Armenia. It passed unanimously. 18 votes for, none against. The session ended with closing remarks by Norik Danielyan. Mirzoyan confirmed that displaced citizens must be able to rebuild their lives in Armenia. Yerevan, October 40, Sputnik. The OSCE Chairperson Elina Valtonen avoided direct question about the return of Artsakh Armenians, giving only a general comment after meeting Mirzoyan. We had a deep talk. The OSCE supports peace and stability in Armenia and the region, focusing on the economy, environment and climate, said Valtonen. Mirzoyan replied, "We are working hard so that displaced citizens can fully integrate and rebuild their lives." Earlier, Valtonen confirmed that Armenia and Azerbaijan had requested to close the OSCE Minsk group, which will end by December 1. The OSCE will continue cooperation where it can add value. It's important to make the peace process lasting, she added. On October 8 in Washington, the foreign ministers pre-signed the agreement on peace and interstate relations, including the request to end the Minsk group. The OSCE officially closed it in September 1, making all previous decisions invalid. The group was formed in 1992 by Russia, France and the USA, but France and the USA left in 2022. The Hostess family from Germany donated the painting Lament 1950 by Mina to the Armenian Genocide Museum Institute. It was in their family collection for 25 years, bought by the late architect Armen Hostess. Museum director Edith Agzoyan said this gift not only adds to the museum's collection, but also keeps the memory alive. Margaret Hostess shared that Armen's grandfather and relatives were killed in the 1919 Agulis massacre and only two survived. Since the Armenian cemetery in Agulis was destroyed, the family decided to dedicate the painting to the victims. Created between 1961 and 1965, the artwork shows the pain, fate and hope of the Armenian people. The ceremony ended at the Zernakabert Memorial with flowers laid in remembrance. Berdadzor in the Shushi region has long been a key road connected Artsakh with the motherland. Despite many attacks, its people never left their homes. In 1988, teacher Arno Mkrtchyan from Hinshan helped found the Berdadzor self-defense concealed during the ring operation in 1991. He was arrested, tortured in Baku and killed in 1993. His body was later returned and buried in Hinshan. The Hinshan school now bears his name, keeping his courage and patriotism alive for future generations. An international conference called Displacement and Memory, the ongoing crisis of Artsakh in oral histories, was held in Yerevan. One report focused on the loss of home and cultural identity during the displacement of Artsakh Armenians. The speaker also presented a new book which drew great attention from scholars. The event was organized by the Institute of Archaeology and Ethnography, the Hazarashen Center, the Applied Ethnography Group, and INELCO University of France. Western Armenia has always been a center of Armenian culture and identity. Although those lands are lost, women-born there still keep our spirit and traditions alive. This photo shows Armenian women from the region of Delhi, Arten Bey Mikayel. Even far from their homeland, they carry Armenian beauty and soul, proving that the spirit of Armenia never dies. Lusik Aguletsi was an artist and ethnographer who dedicated her life to preserving Armenian culture. Born in Upper Agulis, she moved to Yerevan in 1953 and studied the Penos Terlemezyan Art College. She collected traditional clothes, jewelry, and folk art, showing the daily life of Armenians. Aguletsi always wore national costumes, becoming a symbol of Armenian womanhood. Her house museum in Yerevan now holds exhibitions and cultural events, continuing her legacy. A new documentary honors Norik Danielyan, a commander from Martakert during the Artsakh War. The director said that even in hard times, he wants to keep the stories of Artsakh heroes alive. The film premiere was on October 21 at the 7 p.m. at the Narekatsi Art Union Hall, 60/1 Vartanat Street, near Cinema House. Entrance was free. That's all for today's news from Western Armenia. For more details, please visit the website of Western Armenia. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates.